What's up, family? Good morning to you. Today is Tuesday. We are in the month of March, about to begin spring, and today I want to talk to you about money. And I want to talk to you about how you should be thinking about money. There's a time where I continue to just obsessively think about money and always think about how I can make money and what I don't know about money and investing money and just trying to learn and change my situation around money. And it ultimately led to the same thought. I don't make enough and I need more. More. Many of us think that we need more money. And maybe that's you here watching this video here today. Maybe that's you who joined me live. You're thinking, I need more money. I can't live the life I want to live because I don't have enough. I need more. So I want to talk to you today about how you should be thinking about money. And trust me, I think many of us as people, we don't think about how we should be thinking about it. We think about the way we want to think about it because we think that how we think about it is the right way to think. And a lot of times it's not. And so here's where we will start. How should you be thinking about money? Well, first, you need to think about what money is for. Money is a currency. Money is to move. Money is to buy and purchase things for you, right? That's what money is. It's an exchange. I have t-shirts. You have money. You need t-shirts. You give me money. I give you t-shirts. Now I have money and now I can go get what I need. Because I don't need t-shirts. I have t-shirts, but I need socks. You need t-shirts. You give me money. I have money. Now I can go get socks. Because I have t-shirts. Now when I go get socks, now I have t-shirts and socks. So money is a currency. Money is meant to be moved around. Money is not meant to be buried. The Bible even talks about the servants who were given the talents and what they needed to do with those talents. And when the master left, he gave each one a specific set and, kind of tasked them of what they needed to do with those. And so the one he gave to 10 went and got 10 more. He gave some to another. He went and got another, some more. But the one that he gave one to, he buried his one talent and he didn't invest it. He didn't do anything with it. And so because of that, if I gave you $1 and you didn't do anything with that dollar's going to rot. That dollar's going to sit there and die, and everything else around is going to go up, and then therefore your dollar's not going to be valuable. So the first thing you need to think about on how you should be thinking about money is, one, money is a currency. Let's break that down even further because I really want to help you today in about 10 to 12 minutes. We're talking about you. I'm talking to you as if you were my brother or friend right here. Number one, money is a currency. All your money that you make, every single dime you get, you need to know what you want to do with it. I want you to start right there. Every single dime you get, you need to know what you want to do with it. What do you want to buy? Where do you want it to go? Where do you want it to be in? I need you to start today. That's the first place you start on how you should think. Number one, when I get my money, when I get paid from my job or whatever piece of money you get, even if somebody gave you some money, you need to know. I cannot stress this enough. I want you to know what you want to do with it. I don't even care if you want to just blow it all. You need to know it, right? Hey, when I get paid, I'm going to spend X amount of money, whatever it is, on food, on gas, on bills, on myself, on whatever, every single dime. So whatever money you get, whenever you get paid, I want you to take that paycheck and I want you to go from whatever you got to zero. I want you to have $0 left when you get done thinking about where your money going. because it's a currency. Money is supposed to flow. The same way it flowed into your pocket because you did a job and you worked a job is the same way it's going to flow out of your pocket. You went 2 weeks and then you got paid. And in the same way how you got paid is the same way you need your money to go somewhere too. That's one. The next thing you need to know and on how you need to think about money is not only is money a currency, you have an obligation to be a steward over it. Yes, money is supposed to flow and it's supposed to go somewhere. But you also need to think about how can I be a good steward over my money? Meaning that if it's mine and it's not going to be mine for long, then how can I make the best choices with it? So, how do you be a good steward over money? You need to think about how money will help you. How will your money help you? And you need to have goals that you want to put it towards. For example, we used the t-shirt example. I need t-shirts because by law, I can't walk around with no t-shirt on all day, every day out in public. I have money though, because I found a job to wash dishes and they let me wash dishes with no shirt. But they told me I need a shirt. So I washed dishes. They gave me money. Now I have money to buy me a shirt. I bought me a shirt. I needed a shirt so I can continue to make money. That is being a good steward over your money. You use your money to help yourself. And you use your money towards things that will in the long run help you. So what was my goal in the example? My goal was make enough money to buy myself a shirt. So that way when I buy myself a shirt, I can continue to make money. Because if I don't buy myself a shirt, then eventually I'll get fired and I won't be able to make money at all. And then think about that. You have no shirt and you have no way of making money. Now you're double yourself in the hole. And now you're farther away from your goal. Now, being a good steward, making the right choices. What does that look like? It looks like, one, you write down your goals of what you want in your life. Stop. At some point, you got to be tired of saying, I wish. At some point, you got to be tired of saying, I want to. We need to go from I want to I did. We have to go from one jump to that jump. No more I want to. I want to start a business. I want to buy a house. I want to have this car, this truck. I want to eat this food. We need to go from there to I did, I can, I have. How do we do it? We start with writing them down. That's where you start. Stop dreaming. Write your dreams down. What kind of house do you want? What kind of job do you want? What kind of business do you want to start? What does it look like? How much does it cost to start it? What company are you going to go through? What paperwork do you need? What products do you need? What service do you need? Is there any knowledge you need to know before you start? What do you want to do? Write it down. You can't know how to be a good steward over your money to achieve the goal if you don't even know the goal. I need enough money to start a business. What kind of business do you want to start? I don't know yet. Well, how you know how much money you need? You don't. So, being a good steward requires for you to have these things written down. Do that work, right? These are the things you need to, on how you need to think about money. Money is a currency. It moves. 2, you need to be a good steward over your money, and you need to learn how to do that. How do you be a good steward over money? These are the things on how you should think about money. Number 3, money ain't yours. It's yours to be a steward over, and then you have to let it go. It's not yours. Money ultimately belongs to God. God is the one who allows us to create those exchanges, right? To exchange with each other so that we can get the things that we need in order to be successful in the capacity in which God created us. Not everyone was made with the capacity to manage 4 to 5 houses. Not everybody has the capacity and was made or created, because some people don't want all of that, to have 3 to 4 different cars, because all of those cars will require maintenance. All of those cars will require you to be a good steward. If you can't even clean your own shoes that you bought and you only have 1 pair of shoes, why should you have 2 to 3 pairs of shoes when you don't even take care of the 1 pair that you have? Why should you have 2 pair of shoes or 3 pair of shoes? These are the things in which God sees. And again, money ultimately belongs to him regardless. And so therefore, if it ain't even yours, you need to definitely take care of his money and use his money towards the capacity in which he called you to use it. Well, God gave me enough money to buy 1 t-shirt. So I'm going to take care of that 1 t-shirt he gave me the money to buy. And if I'm a good steward over that shirt, I wash that shirt, I take care of that shirt, then he may, in his will, give me 2 shirts. But he wants to see what I'll do with what I have right now. So 3, how you need to think about money. It ain't yours. It ain't yours. It belongs to God. In the same way he gave it to you, he'll take it from you and give it to someone else who's going to do with it what he needs them to do with it. And you'll still find yourself struggling. You'll still find yourself blaming everybody else for your struggles. Let's not do that anymore. Let's stop blaming people. Let's stop blaming the government. Let's figure out and start today how you need to be thinking. So here's the blueprint. We went over 3 things right there. Here's the blueprint. Number 1, you need to know where all your money is going when you get paid. Number 2, you need to know and have goals of what you want to do with it. So now that you know exactly where it's going and you've made that choice, now we need to get a little bit more detailed and get a little bit smarter. How can I be a good steward over it? Because regardless, you're going to be a steward over it. You have money in your pocket. So you're obligated to spend it because it's a currency. It has to get spent some type of way. If you don't spend it, then the world is going to figure out how to take it from you. Taxes, they're going to take it from you. Taxes, bills, all these other things. You think, oh, I'm just going to get money and ain't going to do nothing with it. There's somebody going to do something with it, and they're going to figure out how to take it from you. So you need to figure out where it got to go. Now, once you think about that, number 2, again, how can you be a good steward over it? Write your goals out of what you want to do for yourself and for your family and for your health and the things that are important in life. Your health is important. Your family is important. The memories you make are important. What do you want to do with your money that's going to help you grow as a person, help your family and take care of your family, your grandkids, your kids, your wife, your spouse, whatever, and then also leave a legacy for your purpose, what God called you to do. Those are 3 things on where your money should be going. It should be going to invest in yourself so that you are growing as a person. It should be going to your family so you can grow and help your family to get out of financial burden. And it should be going to your purpose, to what God called you to do, and putting money into it so that you can do even bigger things of what God has called you to do, if it be his will. Now that you've made goals for that, okay, hey, I have a goal for myself. I want to get a gym membership. I want to do this. I want to do that, whatever the case is. Now you realize this ain't my money. This ain't even mine. It belongs to God. And so because it belongs to God, I'm obligated to be a good steward. These are the ways you should be thinking about money. Now, the 4th and final way that I'm going to leave with you here today is, now that I know my goals of where I want my money to go, Now, how can I use that money to make me more? Because I'm limited on how much I can make based off of my own service. At some point, people got smart over the years thinking about money and currency. If money goes from my hand to your hand, and then it goes from your hand to someone else's hand, then how do you seem to have so much more than what I got? If I went to work for mine and I got $5, and then yet you got my $5 from me, and now you have more money, how did you already have $20 before I gave you my 5? Where did you get 20 from? How did you find out? How did you figure that out? I got $5 because I went to go work for it, and I gave it to you so I can get a t-shirt. But somehow you got 20 already. Did you just so happen to have all these t-shirts that you sold? Did you work for all these all that time? How much time did you spend? Chances are, no. Depending on the right person. Most of us, yes. I worked for, and then people gave me $5 each time, and I have 20 because I ain't spend it. Because I'm trying to save my 20 because it cost me $20 to go get some socks. Whereas my t-shirts I'm giving you are 5. That's what most of us do. Here's what other people found out along the way. Nope, I'm going to go work. I'm going to get $5. Instead of me saving the $5, I'm going to invest that $5 into somebody else or into something else. And now, because I didn't work for it, I invested it and let somebody else use my $5. They are using it so that they can get better. I now have $7. Now I have $10. But I got $10 by using my $5 and giving it to somebody else and letting them use it temporarily. So when they made money, they gave me more money on top of it. That's how I got $20. I didn't just go work and spend 2 to 3 months for it. I used $5 and turned it into 20. So that's how I got $20. And some people have figured that out. You need to start thinking about that. You're not going to save your way to financial freedom. You're going to invest your way to financial freedom while saving and making the right decisions and the right choices. You're going to invest your way into being a good steward. Again, we talked about the parable. The man who the master gave 10 to, he went out and got 10 more. He didn't just save the 10 and just save his way to make more talents. He went out and invested it and got more. He took a risk, but he took a smart risk that was smart, and he was a good steward over it. And he did the things that made sense. That's your fourth and final thing on how you need to think about money. Money moves, number one. Money moves around. It's going to leave your hand. Number two, you need to be a good steward over it and know exactly your goals of what you want to do with it. Number three, you need to realize it don't belong to you no way. And then number four, you need to think, how can I now start using it so that I can make more? We can break all four of those down even more in depth to give you practical steps if that's something that you desire to have. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button down below. I really appreciate it. It really helps me to understand the type of content that you want to see as the viewer. Please share this content with someone who really needs to hear this about money. Maybe it'll open some things up so that they can start today to think, hey, I want to change my lifestyle about money. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can get more videos just like this one, and we can continue to talk about money. I'm not rich by any means as far as money, but I am rich in knowledge. I am rich in heart, and I am financially moving towards my goals. And so I don't know everything, but I know what I know, and we're going to keep going for those of you who will benefit from what I know. So I appreciate you for tuning in. I pray nothing but blessings and peace over your life. I pray financial success over your life as you continue to walk with me on this Christian journey. And I'll talk to you next time.